warm welcome to our guest of honor, His Excellency Mr. Anurag Bhushan. Welcome to all the religious leaders, business leaders, distinguished guests, the youth leaders from all over the world. They come from Brazil, from Canada, from US. We didn't give them enough time this morning, so they're a little upset. But I want to especially welcome you guys. But they made a good contribution. We're very lucky this morning. We had a lot of good speaking delegates who contributed to the conference. This is the inaugural conference I had this morning. And everybody, whoever met me, was very impressed because every speaker had put in a lot of effort. A lot of material was given to people, and people have really gone back with a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. And we hope that this event will be an annual affair. And every year, in the Inter-Harmony Week of the United Nations, we will hold this function in Dubai. And I hope all of you can join us. We are very grateful to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Nasser Al Maktoum, the Vice President, Prime Minister in UAE, Prime Minister of UAE and ruler of Dubai. He's been very gracious and very generous to give us land to build the first Sikh temple in Dubai, and for which the whole Sikh community is overwhelmed and grateful. The Gurdwara in Dubai is established in the last 4 years, and we're trying to reach to every Indian, every human being, because we call it more of a community center rather than a Sikh temple. Because we serve free food to anybody who walks in, and we are privileged and honored to welcome every person who comes to our temple. This program, which has happened today, has been sponsored by the Gurdwara. It's our initiative, it's our commitment to society, it's our contribution to society. And we believe the subject today was peace in the home brings peace to the world. And really, it has touched my heart, and every speaker has put in a lot of effort speaking on one word, peace, which has been very gratifying. We had over 270 people this morning who attended the conference, and I hope next year it will be over 500 people. I'd like to first present a small memento to our guest of honor, and then I'll request him to say a few words, because he's come prepared to speak on peace at home, bring peace to the world. Please, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to all of you, and welcome to this gala dinner. I have no idea why I have been given this greatest of honor to speak on this occasion. I see in front of me great diplomat, great leaders, great spiritual leaders, holy men, people who have achieved so much in business, in every walks of life. I feel so small speaking on a topic that has been deliberated at length the whole day. I take satisfaction in the fact that this has happened not because of me, but because of the flag that I wear so proudly behind me, flag of a great country and one of the oldest civilizations that the mankind has seen. But if I say anything, it is because I firmly believe in the words that we are going to see and listen in the next few minutes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be present here on the first annual conference. Unfortunately, I could not be here because I was in Abu Dhabi. I reached here only this evening. But I heard great stories, great tales about what happened all through the day. I believe peace has become a central issue for all of us when we see so much of happening around the world. And it is very important that faiths from all around the world should come together, should contemplate, should think about the ways and means in which not only the world, but the affairs of the individual also become better. I therefore welcome the topic that was today's world peace, which is so important, and peace at home, equally important. So the topic today was peace at home builds peace in the world. The central point of this topic is peace. And peace, which India is called Shanti, is also the central point for the Indian concept of dharma, that is duty. All our invocation, all our mantras, they always start with Om and end with Shanti. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Since childhood, whenever my parents prayed, whenever we had yagya, we always heard this shloka. And I'll just tell you one. It is called Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purna Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangal Bhavatu. And the meaning is, may it so happen that everyone receives happiness. Let them all be saint-like, and let there be everybody without disease and in good health. Let them see with their own eyes the goodness of life, and let them not contemplate in their conscious mind any sorrow-inducing thoughts while they remain beneficiary of good fortune. If you listen to this carefully, you will see the essence of Shanti that in India we believe in. It consists of three parts: of mind, of spirit, and of the physical world. Our Shanti means that a person should pursue intellectual development. He should also pursue spiritual health. And at the same time, a normal person should also follow the principles of wealth and health. Whenever the elders bless the younger ones, they always say, "Khu falo fulo." That means earn well, live well. The Shanti that we also speak is not individual. It is all-encompassing. It encompasses everyone. Not only everyone, it encompasses everything. There is a mantra, there is a shloka in Hindu philosophy, which starts with Prithvi Shantihi, Antarik Shantihi, Dosha Shantihi, Disha Shantihi, Avantar Disha Shantihi, Agni Shish Shantihi. It goes on for 6 other lines. But this is called Shanti Mantra, or the shloka of peace. And would you believe it? It starts with peace in the constellation, peace in the waters, peace in the plant and herbs, peace in the trees. Not only that, peace towards cattle, peace toward goats. May there be peace, only peace, peace towards mankind, peace in the absolute. Through that peace, may I confirm peace in myself, peace in all bipeds, all quadrupeds. May there be peace in me, and peace alone. We start with the universe, and we end up with ourselves. That is the essence of peace. That peace means not just the inside peace of your inside. Peace means harmony with everything. Harmony with the environment, harmony with your family members, harmony between families, harmony within society. It is therefore not mere accidental that India has emerged over thousands of years of its history as a wonderful example of a multicultural, multi-religious, multi-ethnic, multilinguistic, and a plural society which lives in peace and harmony. We Indians, we revel in diversity. If you walk from one part of India to another, you would not be able to understand from one language to another. There is so much of diversity with one part to another. In fact, if you actually travel by train from 100 kilometers, the language will change so much that it will be difficult for one person to another to understand the other language. That is the kind of diversity that India has revealed over the course of its history. Our philosophy is Vasudev Kundupakam, which means the whole world is one family. This flows through the policy of ahimsa or non-violence. Of course, ahimsa or non-violence gave us freedom, but it was not discovered by the turn of our last century. 2,000 years back, one Indian saint called Thiruvalluvar, he said, "All suffering recoils on the wrongdoer himself. Therefore, those who desire not to suffer refrain from causing others pain." That is the central tenet of our philosophy, that not only we should not cause pain, not even slightest of pain. And some of the offshoots of Hindu religion, Jainis, Buddhists, they have taken it to a very, very, very profound extent. The topic, of course, was world peace and peace at home. So let me come to the other half, which is peace at home. The peace at home, as I had said, means that every member of the household has a dharma to perform. Dharma means duty. Every member has a duty to perform. And it is only when everybody follows duty, harmony flows. But the most important member of the family, according to our ancient tradition, is the wife or the mother. Recently, there was a lot of debate, and I'm sure many of you must be following it, about the entry of women into some Indian temple. And many people started criticizing our traditions. And I really thought, if they knew our tradition, if they knew our culture, if they had not forgotten it, this would not have happened at all. I know that Sri Ravi Shankar is now in dialogue with this, and I'm so happy that our holy men who knows our traditions, who knows our culture, have intervened in this. But let me give you the version that of status of women that we in India hold. We hold femininity as closer to divinity. Ancient texts of Hinduism expound a reverence for the feminine. In Rig Veda, one of the mantra, it starts as follows: "I am the queen, the gatherer of treasures, the most thoughtful, first of those who merit worship. Thus gods have established me in many places, with many homes to enter and abide me. Through me alone, all eat the food that feeds them. Each man who sees, breathes, hears the word spoken. They know it not, yet I reside in the essence of universe. I bend the bow of Rudra. I rouse and order battle for the people. I created earth and heaven." This is the culture we come. The femininity for us is Shakti, which means power and strength. Respect for women, worship for women is inherent in our tradition. When I was a child, it is a tradition in our families that the younger one touch the feet of elder as they go out of the house. I always wondered that why I touched the feet, my sister never did. And it was the elders who touched her feet. And then I felt bad until I asked my mother, how is it that the privilege of touching the feet is entirely my sister's and not mine? And then my mother explained that till the time a woman gets married, she is considered embodiment of goddess. And therefore it is the elders that will touch the feet of this daughter in the family. That was a tradition I grew up. And I have seen with my eyes how we are slowly forgetting some of those traditions. Manusmriti actually says, "Yatra narestu pujate ramante tat devta." Wherever women are honored, divinity blossoms. Wherever they are dishonored, all actions remain untruthful. There was a philosopher, a French philosopher called Louis Jacoliot, and he wrote a book called Bible in India, Hindu Origin of Hebrew and Christian Religion. And he said, "What? Here is a civilization which you cannot deny to be older than your own, which places the woman on a level with men, and gives her an equal place in the family and society. So my message for peace at household, which I learned after a long time, after many years of marriages, respect and worship the lady in the family, and there will always be peace in the household. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for hearing me out. I'm very happy to be amidst you. And let me end with another sutra that we invoke whenever people congregate together to undertake a task. And it starts with Sahanava Vavtu, Sahanau Bhunaktu. The meaning is, let us together be protected. Let us together be nourished. Let us together join our mental forces in strength for the benefit of humanity. Let our efforts at learning be luminous and endowed with the force of purpose. Let us never be poisoned with the seeds of hatred for anyone. Let there be peace and serenity. With these words, ladies and gentlemen, I end my small presentation. I hope you like my thoughts. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Anurag Bhushan. Those were a lot of words of wisdom, considering you said you did not know much.
But you must be happy.
I'm very happy for empowering women. Thank you very much. All right, back to the program. We would now like all our the members, the organizing committee, and all the speakers and moderators, as I call out their names, to please come, and we would like the Council General to present them with the mementos that have been prepared for them. I'll start with the moderators. Dr. Yusuf Al Hassan, moderator. Mr. Mohan Jashanmal, Deacon Ashaya Haroon, and at his best. How many candies do you keep in your pocket, Mr. Jashanmal? That was the last one. You're the lucky one.
I've done 47 years of doing Santa.
But today, how many sweets did the Santa have? Do you know?
Both the pockets.
They're still not empty, I'm sure. Dr. Haroon. Mr. Surinder Singh Kandhari. Sometimes people do get confused, don't they? Okay, now for the speakers. Dr. Muhammad Yada Ayub Al-Khuwaisi. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. The bishop here. Is he here? Okay. Swami Satyajatha, please. Swamiji. Bhai Sahib, Bhai Mahinder Singh Aluwalia. Shrimati Dr. Prema Pandurang. President Jeffrey H. Finger. And Sandra, as he likes it, always together. It's 1 by 2. General Bikram Singh, please. He's the ex-chief of the Army Staff of India. See, the army, he doesn't go via the stairs. He has to come from here. Mr. Saeed Bukhari. Mr. Saeed Bukhari, is he here? Some of them have got tired and left, I think. Mr. Kulvej Janwatanif Bit, right? Is he there? Colin, as he's called, Colin. Mr. Colin? Not there? Who? What's the name? Father Michael will take the memento on behalf of Paul Hinder. Mr. Ahmad Hamid. Mr. Ahmad Hamid, also tired? It's been a very exhaustive session in the morning. Dr. Abbas Panakal. Dr. Abbas Panakal, do we see him anywhere? Oh, okay. Mr. Rawad Mayub. This is the youth. As you said, for the women empowerment, this is the youth empowerment that we are having here. They've come from all over the world to be here today. Miss Lina Zudruli. Bashir Ahmad Muhammad. These are the youngsters, the future of today, so we should give them a warmer applause. Dr. Kenneth Wilson.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Mohammad Zaruni, head of Red Crescent. He spent the whole day with us. We want to honor him with a plaque, but the plaque is not ready, so we'll just shake hands with him and give the plaque to him later. Can I request our Consul General to please come? Anurag ji. Thank you very much. This plaque is under we spent the whole day. He's a great supporter.
الرحيم في الصلاة والسلام أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه أجمعين. Really, I'm very glad, very to see these people here work together for the peace and happiness. We are in Red Crescent, United Arab Red Crescent. Our door open for everybody. Anybody knock our doors, welcome to help him. Thank you very much for this.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one.
Ya निज़ामुद्दीन औलिया या निज़ामुद्दीन सरकार।
कदम बढ़ा ले, हदों को मिटा ले,
आजा खाली पल में पी का घर तेरा, तेरे बिन खाली आजा खाली पल में,
तेरे बिन खाली आजा खाली पल
रंगरेज़ा 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 ओ रंगरेज़ा। कुन फयकुन कुन फयकुन 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 कुन फयकुन कुन फयकुन 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 फयकुन। जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था, वही था वही था वही था वही था। जब कहीं पे कुछ नहीं भी नहीं था, वही था वही था वही था वही था। वो जो मुझ में समाया, वो जो तुझ में समाया, मौला वही वही माया। वो जो मुझ में समाया, वो जो तुझ में समाया, मौला वही वही माया। कुन फयकुन सदक़ल्लाहुल अलीयुल अज़ीम। रंगरेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन, ले ले रंगाई चाहे तन चाहे मन। रंगरेज़ा रंग मेरा तन मेरा मन, ले ले रंगाई चाहे तन चाहे मन। सजरा सवेरा मेरे तन भर से, कजरा अंधेरा तेरी जलती ला। सजरा सवेरा मेरे तन भर से, कजरा अंधेरा तेरी जलती ला। कतरा मिला जो तेरे दर पर से, ओ मौला मौला। कुन फयकुन कुन फयकुन कुन फयकुन कुन फयकुन 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 फयकुन। दरिया में डूबना है बस तेरा बन के, हाय नहीं रहना दूजा बन के। एक भी सांस अलग नहीं लेनी, एक भी सांस अलग नहीं लेनी, खींच लेना प्राण इस तन के, हाय नहीं रहना दूजा बन के।
अपने ही रंग में मुझको रंग दे, धीमे धीमे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, सौंधे सौंधे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, रंग देना रंग देना रंग देना। अपने ही रंग में मुझको रंग दे, धीमे धीमे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, सौंधे सौंधे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, रंग देना रंग देना रंग देना।
घुंघरू है तू मैं तो हूँ पाँव पिया जननननन, पीपल तू मैं तो हूँ छाँव पिया तभी हूँ मगन।
नैनों में बस छब तेरी लहराए, झलके छलके छलके रे,
बरसे हल्के हल्के अपने ही रंग में,
अपने ही रंग में मुझको रंग दे, धीमे धीमे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, सौंधे सौंधे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, रंग देना रंग देना रंग देना।
माला में आ तुझको पिरो लूं तुझे बहनू सजन, होठों में आ सरगम सा बोलूं तुझे रट लूं सजन।
सजन पीस मेरी पीस दे, मुझ में ही घुल जा मिल जा सजना,
पिघल के मिल जा अपने ही रंग में हो,
अपने ही रंग में मुझको रंग दे, धीमे धीमे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, सौंधे सौंधे रंग में मुझको रंग दे, रंग देना रंग देना रंग देना।
निगबा हरेदा निगबा हरेदा निगबा हरेदा, ओ रंग रे देना रंग देना रंग देना
अपने ही रंग में मुझको रंग दे धीमे धीमे रंग में मुझको रंग दे साधे साधे रंग में मुझको रंग दे रंग देना रंग देना रंग देना
Wow, what a performance. What an enthralling performance. Totally in sync with our conference today. Vanita, we would like you. I'd like to introduce the girls today who've taken so much trouble and done this in such a short time. You'll be surprised because of all the what do you call them, the technical things out here, that one was in Delhi, one was here, and how they managed to do it is just another story. So they really need a special applause, and I'd like to introduce as each one of them comes up, starting with Vanita, the lady behind the whole show who tried to get everybody together. Shruti Ramashan, Shireen Saif, Krishika Mahesh, Vrinda Bandula. Thank you, girls. It was absolutely wonderful performance. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now, friends, by the time they put the stage up for the tabla and the sitar player, I'd like to use that time to help it. I just wanted, whilst I was sitting here this morning, I had some ideas that came into my mind, and I'd like to share one anecdote today with you about Kabir, the saint poet. A lady came to Kabir's house. By the way, just a minute. I would like someone in the meantime to please put up the stage for the sitar and the tabla player. Otherwise, I'll have to go on and on with Kabir. Okay. So this Kabir, the saint poet, a lady came to Kabir's house looking for him. But Kabir had gone to somebody's funeral. So Kabir's family told her to find him there. The lady asked, but how do I recognize him? They said the man who has a halo around his head will be Kabir. So she happily went, and when she reached there, she found everyone with the halo. And that was at the place of the funeral where the gentleman had passed away. The lady was perplexed. She went back and told the people what she saw. The person said, just wait and you will find out. And lo behold, as everyone was leaving the funeral place, the halo around their head started disappearing. The only one person who had it all the time was then recognized as Kabir. The meaning of this is that when you're at such places, like even the morning session that we had, you think of God and you think of those things, so you have that mind frame, and so the halo is around your head. But as you return to the worldly duties and chores, you forget him sometimes, not all the time. So today, whilst this conference was on, there was this similar halo around practically everybody's head. Unless, of course, someone was with their BlackBerry, I don't know. We hope this remains for a long time. It was for us to remind ourselves constantly about it. For as long as we are connected with the Lord, there will be peace within, tolerance around, and love abound. From the family, it will then permeate into the world. And this is not just a wishful thinking. We can make it happen. With these words, we would like to wish our foreign dignitaries a safe journey back home. For those of who are staying on, please refer to the program sheet for tomorrow, and please be on time to depart for Abu Dhabi. Now, I'd be failing in my duty if I do not thank the people who have made this program successful. As they say, an attitude of gratitude creates blessings. So we are grateful to the government of UAE, with the remembrance of legacy of the Sheikh Zahid, who laid the foundation for the society to live in harmony with all faiths, religion, and nationalities. Ministry of Culture, Youth and Community Development, Mr. Fraud Moring, UN Resident Coordinator and UNDP Resident Representative, acting in charge for UAE, Oman, and Qatar. Griffith University, Queensland, Australia. And of course, Guru Nanak Darbar, Gurdwara, Dubai. Thank you to the organizing committee, Lama Tours, the Hyatt Regency, especially Ms. Husna, and the rest of the team. Mr. Rob Bani and his team of very courteous volunteers who were leading you and ushering you to your seats. Mrs. Ritu Chadha and her team of wonderful volunteers who were helping you with registrations and helping in the kiosks also. Christopher and Rena, who worked tirelessly and patiently for this program, and I know a lot of you are witness to that, who have been asking about them all the time. To the wonderful dancers, Vanita and her troupe, and of course, Nanda Kumar on the sitar, and Sneha Jam Pillai. To all the volunteers, and of course, Ajay Tulani and his team who have been all the time here the whole day, trying to shoot and keep the memories for us in a very nice manner, and he's a wonderful photographer. To all the volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes, a big thank you. And a big thank you also goes to all our delegates, speakers, and moderators. You have made a great contribution in making this inaugural event in Dubai a great success. Thank you all very much, and we hope to see you all next year. Thank you, and God bless. Enjoy your dinner. And whilst you're having your dinner, or whilst you're going to get your dinner, we will be putting some slides on of all what was happening during the day, especially for those who missed the morning session. So enjoy yourself and enjoy the music too. Thank you very much.